Joe, it's a long time since your signing was announced back in February. You're at last here. Presumably, it's felt like a long wait.
Yeah, it was a nice send-off at Wasps finally. I really enjoyed and managed to savour the last few months. That was something that I was looking forward to. It didn't seem real until I finally arrived here, but it's been a long wait. But I've enjoyed the send-off, and I've enjoyed saying goodbye to the boys and the staff members that I knew at Wasps and the fans.
Yeah, how difficult was it to leave the club? Because you were the longest serving player there by the time you left.
Yeah, it was very difficult. It was a tough decision to make, but I thought it was one that I had to make for the good of my career. I feel like I want to kind of experience new things and try something different. I've loved my time there, but everything good has to come to an end sometime.
So what was it that brought you to Gloucester? Was it linking up with your old pal Danny Cipriani again?
Oh, there's lots of reasons. The Sips combination was definitely a draw. I spoke to him about the club, about the players, about the staff, and how everything operates. So that was something that, and he gave Gloucester glowing reviews. But it was the change that I was craving. I'd love Wasps, and it wasn't a case of being desperate to get out of there, but I felt like for my own personal development, I needed to try something new whilst I was still in the prime of my career.
Yeah, sort of kickstart, give your career a sort of a second boost, if you like, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still feeling fresh. The body's still feeling good, touch wood, and I just wanted to kind of get some new input, get something, learn something new, and find out about myself.
Did Dan Robson have anything to say about Gloucester? Obviously, he spent a few years here as well.
No, I didn't really speak to Dan about that. We're close and we speak a lot, but kind of Dan had left quite a while ago, and there's been quite a changeover, quite a turnover of players and staff here. So he obviously knew a couple of the older boys and got on well with them. But it was mainly Sips that I spoke to about the whole transition.
So you come from battling for a 9 shirt with Dan Robson to battling with Willie Hines for a 9 shirt. That's going to be some competition, isn't it?
We've also got Cal, who's a top quality player, and Charlie as well. So there's 4 9s here that all want to wear the shirt, and for a season as long as this one will be, we need some strength and depth.
Yeah, it's going to be intense, isn't it? But you've got the longest pre-season going into it. Does that help you sort of settle in and get fully up to speed beforehand?
Yeah, definitely. That suits me down to the ground. So we've had a fair old holiday, which has been nice. It's the longest break I've ever had. So that kind of made the body feel fresh again, and got my enthusiasm back after a long frustrating season last year. And then it's just kind of slowly ease into things rather than hit the ground running. That can destroy a few boys by the time you get to the season. So here we're building up. We're making sure that we're nice and strong and robust, and then we can get a slow build into the season, because when we do finally start playing, it's pretty relentless.
Normally ask players if they can drink milk. I'm guessing with you I don't have to, because you've already got the haircut. How have you been settling in?
Yeah, it's been really nice. Charlie Sharple showed me around Cheltenham, played a bit of golf with a couple of the boys. It's a very welcoming atmosphere here. Everyone's in one change rooms, and that helps kind of get to know names and faces and personalities, and everyone's very chilled. Everyone's working hard and wants the best for the club.
And after last season, presumably the aim has got to be to go one better and keep taking things forward, hasn't it?
We haven't really had any meetings about goal setting as yet. I'm just concentrating on making sure I'm as fit as I can be and know all the calls and all the plays and kind of the pattern. The pattern hopefully will be second nature, having played with Sips for a few years, but it's just about trying to add value wherever I can.
And the style, how exciting is it to be linking up with the style that Johan Ackermann's got Gloucester playing? That must be exciting.
Yeah, Johan was a big draw for me. The way that his players talk about him, the way he comes across in the press, and the style of rugby that he likes to play, always a massive pull, and I think that's something that I can hopefully complement and contribute to.